Hey, yo, Jay, can we get some ratchet one time?
Look, I don't wanna talk. How you try and press the kid and really you was soft. All you know is capping, homie, you don't know the law. Pedal to the metal, you ain't catching me in park. I just hit the stop. I don't wanna speak. Talking all that good, so I just hit you with the plays. Running up the score like Tyreek, I'm going deep. Watch me how I'm saucing, I be spreading it with ease. You gon' see the peace. You gon' see the flex when you hear these writtens. Trust me, you know the difference. I got a long ways to climb before you see a slippage. I see the process and the journey I'm supposed to be, but perplexed, cause I don't really see nobody close to me. Hopefully this ain't wasted and I know it ain't. You gotta take the time for seasoning to marinate. You need the patience under pressure just to detonate. I'm trying to blow up and these heathens need to get it straight. Gifted with a vision and precision, I'm just trying to make it high key. Might be breaking free like I was Zion in some Nikes. Tucked at the crib, bro, you know just where to find me. Making beats and spitting crack verses pretty likely. Yeah, socks with the burst, boy, I ain't changed a bit. Normal guy till I die, you know what it is. You probably thought I'd give up now that I got some kids, but really nah, I got these arrows aiming at your ribs. I don't wanna talk. How you try and press the kid and really you was soft. All you know is capping, homie, you don't know the law. Pedal to the metal, you ain't catching me in park. I just hit the stop. I don't wanna speak. Talking all that good, so I just hit you with the plays. Running up the score like Tyreek, I'm going deep. Watch me how I'm saucing, I be spreading it with ease. You gon' see the peas. Hey, please be on the notice, these my motives. About my chicken and its rotis. You parsimonious, you take it all cause you a locust. My focus is to grow this mission. A visionary, get a dictionary. We here off the rip and we ain't sharing, we just caring. Let me speak it to the manager. We damage her, no you ain't messing with an amateur. I'm ramming, the competition ain't standing up. They fanning from left to right cause now they branded us. Now who that is? Mike Jones, they ain't want me now, they all on me. Got counterfeits trying to play me, I guess they thinking I'm Sony. These big head dummies showing up and out of their character. Homie, you need a price cause without it the squad ain't hearing you. Top of that, we ain't fearing it. We swinging for the fences with the sting of a left hook that connects with Sonny Liston. I'm dismissing any and all of the disrespect. Nonetheless, it ain't a threat, I'm just letting y'all know who's next. I don't wanna talk. How you try and press the kid and really you was soft. All you know is capping, homie, you don't know the law. Pedal to the metal, you ain't catching me in park. I just hit the start. I don't wanna speak. Talking all that good, so I just hit you with the plays. Running up the score like Tyreek, I'm going deep. Watch me how I'm saucing, I be spreading it with ease. You gon' see the peas, you gon' see the...
I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. That's the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma get it anyways. All I do is work, I got this money on my brain. I don't like to talk, I just got way too much to say. They been trying to get me, I'ma get them out of the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma go and get it back. We got in a whip, then I went and hit the dash. I've been thanking God for this life that I done had. I don't need opinions, dog, I only need the facts. What's real, dog? Sitting still, dog. They in they feels, dog. I got these bills, dog. Need a meal, dog. If they wantin' less, it's no deal, dog. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase.
Where you from?
Some people love me, and they don't even know I have a hard time loving myself. Some people judge me, and they don't even know I have a hard time judging myself. Life gets ugly, but I grab a paintbrush and paint a pretty smile on myself. Mouth stay shut even when I need help. In too deep in the water, Mike Phelps. Swimming lessons, I still got many unanswered questions. Sick of the anger, sick of depression. Wanna be grateful, count your blessings. Just give me my salad, you keep the dressing. Cause I'm cream of the crop. He paid the price, I'm worth a lot. He told me go, why would I stop? Rest on my thoughts, jump off the tire rope. D-Lo Brown with the frog splash. Leaps of faith, what I call that. If you hit my line for the old me, when I hang up on you, don't call back. I ain't gon' block my blessings, I'd rather block your number. Life taught me so many lessons, Been down bad, never under. That's breath in my lungs. Some people die young, where I come from. Woke up and gave thanks to Father and Son. Filled with the Spirit, I shine like the sun. Ghost in me, but I ain't haunted. Bad vibes, keep them, don't want it. Pride hard to swallow, doggone it. And you were really never my opponent. I'm fighting evil, man, they hearts black. They wanted my life, told them back. Got an itch for sin, can't scratch that. Keep the truth loaded in the black gap. Just know if I said it, I'm in it, and they gon' take it back. Learn the game brighter than my granddaddy's Cadillac. Young man, old soul, imagine that. Ain't in my control, gotta pray, let them handle that. God hit my line, get me to play. Roger that, gang torn, alright, you hate like a running back. If you ain't catch everything I said, better run it back. Eating up this beat, break bread, where your sandwich at, y'all. Thought I was done? No. This beat ain't like Kobe, I'm too full. My God, sick old mode, he too cold. I'm skating on beats, froze on with the flow.
Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll. And it's time to run it up, yeah you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Ayy, on the road, here we go. Yeah, we winning by a landslide. Never see me coming, I'm a landmine. Yeah, I ain't taking orders in command like. Yeah, you about to see me on demand like. You know on demand. If you ain't know, you about to understand. Yeah, I got the team by my side, right hand. Yeah, take it to a string, you ain't seen it like that. Yeah, and it's the dream, and we coming for the bag. Yeah, and we ain't never going back now. Future expedited, now we on the fast track now. They won't lend a hand, now they see us on the map now. It's time to act out. Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll. And it's time to run it up, yeah you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Ayy, on the road, here we go. Yeah, at the top of the class on a roll. Ayy, and it's time to run it up, yeah you know. Yeah, maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Yeah, on the road, here we go. Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll. And it's time to run it up, yeah you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Ayy, on the roll, here we go. Yeah, at the top of the class on a roll. Ayy, and it's time to run it up, yeah you know. Yeah, maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Yeah, on the roll, here we go. Here we go. On a roll, here we go.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday right here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sick or not, Frankie Candles shows up for the Mafia. What is going on, guys? Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. We got an awesome show for you guys. Might be a little bit of a short one, guys. I don't know how long my throat is going to hold out for here. Just a heads up, I feel like absolute garbage, guys. I am 100% sick. My hunch yesterday was totally correct. But I'm going to try to power through this for you guys. Might be a little bit of a shorter one. Might go for like an hour potentially. But you guys know what happens every time I try to do a short stream. we wind up, yesterday we were going to do a short stream, and we wound up going overtime. So we got an awesome show for you guys tonight. Shout out to the Candle Mafia. I see you guys in chat. Don't forget to smash that like button, because every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin on that wheel of pain and pleasure. The more spins, the more wins, the more free crypto, the more free hats. We missed that 850 like goal last night by the skin of our teeth. Shout out to, I don't know if it was Creighton C or Crimson Caravan Company. Somebody let me know in the comments that we got like 848 right as the music ended. But if we get 850 likes on tonight's live stream, guys, I will be giving away a full month of free premium Discord to one lucky Candle Mafia member. So don't forget to smash that like button. We got 250 people in here right now. We could be at like almost 300 likes right now. So smash that like button. And guys, before we jump into the charts, let's go ahead and say what's going on to the Candle Mafia. And hopefully my voice will hold up this entire stream. Who do we got in the chat? Shout out to Tony D. Just coincidentally, the first people I see, Tony D and Rob the Crypto Snob. Shout out to you guys. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate all our mods. I saw we got Tyler Durden in here as well. Let's see. You guys know him, Crypto Billy. I think it's Tyler, Rob, and Tony in control of the ship right now. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to all our mods. Shout out to Crypto Billy, Crypto Anon, D Petty Crypto, all our mods, guys. Captain Kirk, we love them. They make my life so much easier. So show them some love in chat. Who else do we got in here? We got Bullish on Parade. What is going on, bro? Thank you for being here. We got Vacation Time. Oh, Vacation Time. You're the one. I hopefully you were in here yesterday. Somebody mentioned something about Hector, and I said, where's the quote from Fast and the Furious? So anyone curious from yesterday, the quote is, don't let this distract you from the fact that Hector is going to be running 3 Honda Civics with spoon engines. Hang on. And on top of that, he just went into Harry's and bought 3 T66 turbos with NOS and a Motec exhaust system. Shout out to Vacation Time. Thank you for being here. If you get the joke, you get the joke. If not, it's Hector. Hey, no way, Hector. No way. This is so funny. Hector just super chatted. You're the reason. How does that work out? Like, how does that timing work out? Shout out to Hector. Said, can we look at Are We, Frankie? Look forward to the show. Shout out to you, Hector. And coincidentally, you are the one that triggered that quote in my head. So shout out to Vacation Time. And shout out to Hector for that super chat. Maybe the most perfectly timed super chat I've ever seen in my life. So shout out to both you guys. Rob or Tony, whoever's keeping track of altcoins tonight, if you guys could add Arweave onto the list for Hector, shout out to you. But yeah, I was going to make another Fast and the Furious quote. But shout out to Dow Jones. We got the stock market up in this thing. Let's get it. Shout out to Bullish on Parade. Shout out to CK. Shout out to DeFi and Ryan. What is going on, bro? Jonathan Schaefer, Jen, Jonah Plainclothes, and Jonah Lang. We got them both in here today, I think. Shout out to Medic Money, Creighton C, Slime, Namiba, shout out to you. We got Desert Crypto, or is that Desert Crypto? It's Desert Crypto, I think. Shout out to you. He says, Frankie, bing bong. Shout out to you guys. Metabice in the chat, as always. Jonathan Schaefer, what is going on? And last, but certainly not least, guys, I apologize. I'm going to try to not cough through this entire stream. Last but certainly not least, we got Jessica, our female Candle Mafia representative. Shout out to you guys. And without further ado, guys, we got some stuff to look at on the charts today. So let's go ahead and jump into the charts. Let's get into it. So here we are, guys. Oh, wait, hang on. Whoa. What is this? This is not Bitcoin. What is this? Get this out of here. What is this? I don't know. What is this, guys? I heard you guys talking about this in chat. I see everybody talking about it. What is this? Ben. They made a Ben coin? Is that a BitBoy coin? Or is Ben, yeah, somebody fill me in. Let me know in chat what Ben is. I was looking it up because everybody was talking about it. But this is not what we wanted to look at. Let's get out of the meme coins here and go ahead and take a look at that thing they call Bitcoin. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and hide that TA really, really quickly here. Let's get rid of some of these. Let's just get rid of some of these indicators. And, excuse me, let's go ahead and jump in here. Now, obviously, guys, yesterday I'm actually going to turn on Market Cypher A one more time. But if you take a look here, we do have the confirmed blood diamond on the 2-day. We were looking at this yesterday. I talked about it in my morning market update, which actually went out in the afternoon. Ben wrapped himself in ETH. Shout out to Creighton C. I wouldn't be surprised. Ben do like him some ETH. I will tell you that. Shout out to you. Oh yeah, guys, I got some exciting stuff to show you in just a second. But we do have this 2-day blood diamond. It is now confirmed, guys. We have 1 day and 3 hours to print another candle here, but this is now confirmed. Little bit more of a bearish sign, in my opinion. Now, not only that, but also in the market update, we also talked about how we have money flow coming out on the 2-day as well. Definitely more of a bearish sign. And then on top of that, guys, we got this red dot on a VWAP flop, which again is just more of a bearish sign to me in general because it shows that bulls tried to push the price up and then the bears just didn't let it happen and absolutely stepped on that bullish momentum. Money flow curving out pretty aggressively here, to be 100% honest. So definitely looking more bearish. 2-day still holds your most bearish case. Your 3-day money flow actually not looking horrible. It is starting to round off here. VWAP rejected at the 0 line. However, it is money flow could be coming out a lot worse here. Taking a look at the 4-day, VWAP coming straight down, definitely more bearish. 6-day getting rejected, and your 5-day also getting rejected with the VWAP. However, your 6-day money flow is still intact. Taking a look at our weekly, starting to get that rejection, right? Getting that rejection with our money flow. We almost got that crossover into the green, and then we ripped it right back to the downside. Definitely more of a bearish look indeed. Also coming over to our regular candles, you guys will know that the weekly time frame, we did actually get that money flow crossover into the green, but we are now pulling back into the red, which again is another bearish sign. Now, this doesn't, excuse me, sorry guys. This doesn't necessarily mean that we're ready to dump to zero. Because what can happen here, guys, is, most likely we will wind up coming a little deeper into the red here. But, it could be a little bit of a fake out. Just give us a little bit more of a pullback, and then we start to work our way back up. But just in general, definitely a more bearish sign that we've come back in the red here. We're getting the rejection on our 6-day with the VWAP. And that weekly VWAP, weekly money flow on our Heikens is now getting rejected at the 0 line. Definitely more of a bearish look, but really, the alarming, the worrying signs here are definitely on the 2-day. Not only the blood diamond, not only the money flow coming out, not only the VWAP flop, but also the head and shoulders that is forming here, guys, is definitely more of a bearish look. And I want to compare this to, in a little bit more of a macro sense, I do want to compare this back in this area of about 2019. I do want to take a look at this, just kind of comparing, where we were in this kind of move to the upside and kind of compare it to where we're at here, because it is definitely a very, very similar point in the market. So I do want to compare that stuff. But yeah, on the 2-day, you could clearly see this head and shoulders. So if this winds up breaking down, guys, it does have a measured move of about, if you go from the depending on where you want to draw that neckline, if you go from the peak to the neckline, it does bring you down to about, if you bring it down to the breakout area, it brings you down to that $23,000 level where we have that previous point of control of this range back here. We'll cover that a little bit in a little bit later. But again, definitely more of a bearish sign here. Taking a look at the daily VWAP, this thing has got to come back up eventually, but we do look like we have probably some time for that VWAP to recover, because what could wind up happening is we could get that VWAP to kind of roll back up, and you could get a little rejection, and it might be a little while till we print another daily green dot. However, I will say this. With the money flow on the 2-day looking as bearish as it is, with the 2-day blood diamond, I will say the daily money flow is actually holding up pretty nicely. Actually, it's kind of coming up a little bit here. Now, I'm not taking that to the bank, but this daily money flow actually doesn't look that bad. It's actually coming up a little bit, which is very, very interesting. But definitely that 2-day is looking a little bit more bearish. But as you guys know, my sentiment for the most part remains the same. I am not getting super bearish until we lose this white box. Bottom of the white box coming in at 26,430. Until we lose this box and cannot get back above it, that is basically... this is the line in the sand where I flip bearish, right? And I start to look for that move down to about 25K. So, again, as bearish as a head and shoulders is, as bearish as a blood diamond is, again, that key level is really the indicator to me that we're going to get more downside. But those signals are definitely flashing, and they definitely don't look great. To add insult to injury here, guys, 16-hour money flow back in the red. Definitely not the best look here. As we cross into the red, VWAP coming back up. So obviously, nothing really. These swings recently have been about this long, this big. Like how much of a drop has this been? Yeah, we're in about an 8% range. You can see 8% down. Whoops, 8% down. About 8 to 10% up. So to bounce off this support would not be unlikely. To get some kind of a bounce here would not be unlikely. VWAP starting to creep up towards that zero line on the 16-hour. But again, the money flow indicating the longer-term trend is kind of what you want to pay attention to, right? And this is kind of what has me a little bit worried. Not worried, but just kind of expecting more downside potentially, right? And the fact that we are essentially getting right down to the neckline of this head and shoulders, which you can see very, very clearly here. So VWAP creeping up to the zero line on our 12-hour as well, but we do have that money flow crossover into the red. Definitely more bearish than bullish. And you can kind of see here, we've been losing money flow here over time, right? That's kind of another thing that, we have a high, a lower high, and then another lower high, and now we're crossing back into the red. It might be time to potentially come back into one of these bigger red waves. So just some things popping up on the 12 and 16-hour that kind of agree with the bearish sentiment here. Take a look at our 10-hour. VWAP printed that green dot. You see it right there. Could be, again, not impossible to get some kind of a bounce here because when we start going down to those lower time frames, you guys will see that we are coming down to some interesting levels of support, which, again, if you remember to any of my other live streams last week, Leonardo says road to 3K. Bro, I hope so. I absolutely hope so. If we go to 3K, I don't know. There's some people out there that think if Bitcoin goes to 3K that it would be basically in dead asset territory. But I don't know if we're going to 3K. I mean, who knows? I'm the first person to tell you that nothing's impossible. I'm not saying it's impossible to go to 3K by any means whatsoever. But I don't know. I don't know if I see us going to 3K. But I'm just saying if we did go to 3K, that would be probably the cheapest Bitcoin you would ever be able to get your hands on for the next 100 years or forever probably. But I am definitely not holding my breath to get down there. That is for sure. All right, let's continue on here. Which indicator is this? Shout out to Sharik. Hopefully I said that right. This is Market Cipher B that I look at down here. The blood diamonds pop up on Market Cipher A. Essentially, the indicator is Market Cipher, which is an official sponsor of our channel, guys. Officially sponsored by Market Cipher. Feels like a long time coming, right? We've been using this thing for a long time. Finally, we got the sponsorship, which is pretty lit and kind of full circle for me. Shout out to Crypto Face. The fact that we are sponsored by Market Cipher is like one of the coolest things ever to me. It's like, I don't know. I'm pretty easy, some people, it's like one of the coolest things ever for me. So shout out to Market Cipher. Definitely go check it out, guys. If you watch this channel, I use this every single day, amongst other indicators as well. But obviously, I do almost always have Market Cipher on the bottom of my screen. Big part of my technical analysis. But let's go ahead and move on here, guys. Shout out to Cali Crypto Dude says, last time the government shut down 12/22/2018. How did BTC react? Government might shut down on June 1st and want to know if that was a bullish or bearish event. Shout out to Cali Crypto Dude. I'm not 100% sure what you're asking. The government might shut down on June 1st and want to know if that's going to be if that was a bullish or bearish event. Cali Crypto Dude, you do not have to super chat again, but let me know in a regular chat. Try to clear that up because I'm not 100% sure what you're asking there. But if you can let me know in the chat, I would be happy to answer you. But shout out to Cali Crypto Dude. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate you, brother. But yeah, I'll keep an eye out for your chat for sure. Okay, let's go ahead and continue on here, guys. Head and shoulders definitely looking to print here. But that 10-hour green dot could give us a short-term bounce because if we go ahead and turn on some of our levels and come down to a little bit of a lower time frame here, let me go ahead and hide some of this stuff just to clear it up. You can see we did. Now, I want everybody to remember here, yesterday's live stream, we were talking about, obviously, actually, we might have already been down. No, when did we get down here? This was, I guess we were already down here by the nighttime. But in yesterday's market update and on Ben's show, I believe we were talking about how, as we were kind of wiggling around below this point of control, we were saying, right, kind of the reason why I am in a short position right now. Oh, no, am I not logged in here anymore? Hang on. Oh, no, here we go, right? Excuse me. I am still in a short position from right up here on the breakdown of this level here at about 28.8K. As you guys know, that is the door or was the door to lower prices for Bitcoin, kind of the level that we were calling for. If broken, we were likely going to get a move down to our point of control and then down to the value area low. And you can see here, right? what happened? As soon as we broke that level, obviously I went short, but I knew that was the door to lower prices. And so did everybody on the channel, right? So did the Candle Mafia. I talk about this, on my market updates. I talked about it on the live streams. Honestly, I feel like if I said 28.8K again, I felt like a broken record because that level was so important so many times to the downside and to the upside. But the reason it was so important and the reason that I continue to look at it is because not only was the break of this level right here able to let us know that we were going to get this rip up, but it was also on the way down. Typically, when you lose this level, was going to call for a move down to your POC at about $28,065, which is right here, or essentially, I guess like right here, basically in this area. And we did indeed get that move. We bing-bonged around right there. And then we knew once we lost that point of control, it was likely to get a move down to our value area low, which we're sitting down earlier today, sitting right at that level. Again, the reason we knew this was going to happen, guys, was because of the volume profiles. It's not because I'm some kind of genius or I'm a wizard or, I have a crystal ball. I do have a crystal ball, but that's not how I made this specific call. But it was all due to the volume profiles, guys. And, we were just looking at the loss of our value area high, right? Loss of the value area high, bearish retest. You're already expecting the fact that you bearishly retested and could not get above here, right? I talk about this all the time. And I want to show this because it actually has happened, right? Almost perfectly. You break the value area high. You cannot test. You cannot get back above. At this point, I'm starting to scratch my head saying, hey, I think we just got accepted back into this area of balance. Now the next likely spot for price to go is definitely going to be the POC. And then after that, if we lose the POC, it's likely to go to the value area low. Give me a bing bong in chat if you have a Frankie Candles membership and you have that emoji. Give me a bing bong in chat if you guys see me talk about this every day and you saw this happen on your chart live. Let me know if you're seeing this stuff and if it's, sinking in, if you guys are grasping this and you're being able to use it to your advantage when doing your TA and when trading. Let me know with a bing bong in chat right now because this is exactly what we talk about. It's like the most flawless example of how we were able to know that we were coming down to this level and why. We have the trade here, to show, right? Like we broke that value area high. I'll pull it on this chart so you can see it with the trade, right? We have this range, right? Hopefully it comes up into okay. So the value area, of course, comes in on at a different level because we're looking at a different exchange. But we know from back here, right? Our previous value area low at what is the exact price here? The exact price is $28,752. That's the doorway to lower prices. Now, not only first signal, you break the value area high. Hey, there they are. Look at that. Look at all the bing bongs in chat, baby. I have a feeling you guys are out there making money because if there's that many bing bongs, and there's that many people that are seeing this stuff happen live as we talk about it on the live stream, and then they go to the charts and they see it play out live. Hopefully, you guys are starting to take advantage of this information. Shout out to the Candle Mafia. Bing bong. Oh my God, that was a wonky bing bong, guys. The voice is not having it today. Bing bong. Oh God, I feel I'm like a piano out of tune right now. But shout out to you guys. Bing bong. Let's go. Shout out to the Candle Mafia. I love it. Let's go. But guys. Now, again, I just want to walk you through this, right? You break down for the value area high. That's where the red light goes off. Okay, we might get accepted back into this range. I'm waiting for the retest. Boom. You get the retest, rejected. You get another attempted retest, rejected. Now I'm thinking, now we're probably getting accepted. That was probably double confirmation that we're getting accepted back into the range. Now I'm thinking, next stop, likely going to be the POC. Now, in this specific case, you did, on the 45-minute time frame at least, you didn't get it on the 1 hour. On the 90-minute, on a lot of these time frames, you did get that blood diamond that was able to give you a little bit of extra confirmation that you were about to break down. You were also forming somewhat of a bear flag, right? This is confluence on confluence, guys. Bear flag, couldn't get above the value area high, blood diamond confirmation, and then all you're waiting for at this point is to see if this previous value area low at 28,754 is going to hold you up because you know if you break below this level, you're likely sinking right to the POC. You crack the level right to the POC, and then you could potentially take some profits at this level and then hold a little bit more in case you break this level. Bearish retest, confirmation of the yellow X. Guys, look at the confirmation of the yellow X. Beautiful. Bearish retest, confirmation of the yellow X, absolute dump down to your value area low. And that is one of the most beautiful examples of why we trade the volume profiles the way we do on this channel, guys, because it works, because it's reliable, and it gives you insight into what is happening behind your levels. What is the significance of this level of support or resistance? And the volume profile allows you to do that. What's the significance of this support level when you approach it here? Well, the significance is if you break below it, you're likely going to see more downside, right? And is a perfect bearish retest. And then on the 45-minute, again, perfect bearish retest, confirmation of yellow X, dump down to the value area low, in which case, yesterday and the day before and the day before and the day before and the day before and the day before, I told everybody we are not getting overly bearish at the lows of this range, right? And that is why I am in a scalp long right now. I'll try to bring that trade up in a second. But we're coming down now to the bottom of these ranges. We did not tap this level, so I am being very careful. We could potentially get another pull down. But we are at the lows of this range, so I am not getting overly bearish, guys. I am actually going to be looking for longs slash am in a long from down here. So if we do get another move down, I may get stopped out of this scalp short, but I will continue to look for longs in this area. And again, not getting bearish until we lose this white box at about 26,400, in which case I would expect a small, very fast move or a pretty fast move. Let me pull up the visible range. A very quick move through these volume gaps all the way down to the 786 slash blue box here, which is also a value area high between about, 25.4. The 786 comes in at 25.450, and then the top of the blue box comes in at 25.3. It's likely going to be your next area of major support. And if you're not looking at the levels and we turn off our TA here, basically all you're looking for is a shot through this massive gap, and then you want to land on this shelf of volume right here, which again comes in at about 25K, between about 25.4 and 25K, right? So that is basically what I'm looking at, guys. Again, not much has changed since yesterday, other than the fact that we are now sitting at the bottom of this range and potentially, got this yellow X on the 2 hour, potentially might push down into the lows of these range. So we are approaching the lows of this range, and I am taking longs, and I am looking for longs even down here a little deeper. But again, not looking for that head and shoulders to break down until we get the break of this white box. Now, on top of that, guys, I do want to give you the slight bullish case in the short term. Right now, this is, bearish case, definitely looking, things are looking a little bit more bearish on the higher time frames. However, I will give you a short-term bullish case because I can't help to just keep an eye, excuse me, on this money flow on the 30-minute time frame. Now, obviously, we have come out a little bit more here. However, generally, this money flow has been looking pretty decent like all day. This is today. All day, we have just been creeping up, and we may continue to creep up here. And if we are able to get a crossover into the green on the money flow on the 30-minute, the reason this intrigues me is because when I came up to the 8-hour, we are actually looking to print a green dot here potentially very soon. And on top of that, we are also coming down to some support, right? We have our value area low chilling right here. So coming down to support, money flow in the 30-minute coming up, 8-hour green dot about to print. Our 6-hour green dot did confirm, right? Money flow coming back up slightly on the 6-hour. So again, you want to realize that nothing really goes down in a straight line. It would not be the most crazy thing in the world to potentially either range around down here a little bit or get a little bit of a bounce. But if we do get that bounce, I will most likely kind of take that as a retracement, right? It's likely for me, I would kind of be expecting that if we bounce from here to kind of be a bounce into some low, to go create some lower highs, potentially at a local golden pocket, which I swear I did not try on purpose to line that up. But it's just, you can kind of feel it out. It's not that crazy. But, if we do get that short-term bounce, I may look to short some lower highs here as we approach this previous value area low at 28.8, even up into our value area high at about 29.3. So, give me 1 second there, guys. This is, that is basically what I will be looking at on, if we do get that move to the upside. And again, I am in a long position, so if we do get that, I am basically just scalp longing the range, as we always do, right? So I grab my long position tool, right? I'm probably long from somewhere down here. And then if we get a move up, I am essentially just taking that long from the value area low up to that value area high, in which cases, in which case I will be looking for shorts up here. And if I get into a short, I'll just be shorting the value area high back down to the low until until one of these breaks, until we get a sustained breakout above the highs or below the lows. I'm going to be in a longer short from either end of the range. So I don't care which way this breaks out. I'm making little money, not little money, but like I'm making money on these little moves. And then once it breaks out, we turn it into a Grand Slam trade. And it's a beautiful, beautiful way to make some good money. Shout out to John Wick. He says, hit that like button. If you like gifted memberships, let's go. Shout out to John Wick. I appreciate that super chat, man. Thank you so much. But yeah, appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Steven Atwell. He says, never mind, no stop loss here. Shout out to Steven Atwell and Connor Anderson in the chat. What is going on, bro? What is going on? It's the 6 cents, Frankie. Can see the golden pockets. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know how difficult. I don't know. Maybe we are. Maybe we do have a 6 cents. I don't know. But every time we do that, it does always wind up working out almost perfectly. But I guess it's not the hardest thing to figure out. I don't really know. But hey, I'll take it. We got a 6 cents, baby. All right. Let's see. I don't trust the long could play out, though. Yeah, I will say this. Definitely more of a risky long here, just because we're in a macro, in the more medium term, we're in a macro environment, right? Looking at the 4 hour, right? We come down to the 4 hour to try to identify our environment, right? Identify the market we're trading in. And we do have, right, a high, a lower high, a high, a low, a lower high, a lower low. And if we do get that bounce, it will likely just be a lower high, in my opinion. So you're always going to be a little bit more risky because I am literally longing in a downtrend, right? But I am expecting, if this is just going to be another one of these kind of moves through the range, I'm expecting it to only be a scalp trade, right? But definitely a little bit risky because we are definitely in a bearish environment here. So kind of what I'm hoping for out of this long, honestly, is I don't really need much. It's a higher leverage long. So really, I don't need that much of a movement. I could actually close the trade right now, take some small profits, but I'm just going to risk it. It's a very small position, high leverage. So if I get stopped out, it's not going to be a big deal. But, all I really need, if we get another move up to this level here, about 28.6, if we get another move up to the POC, I'm probably out, to be honest, right? But I'll probably take partial profits and then hope we go higher. But I will definitely be managing the risk here very heavily. Good point. Who said that? Steven? I think Steven Atwell said that. Good point. Shout out to John Wick with the 10 gifted memberships. He wasn't joking. He sent a super chat, said smash the like button if you want the gifted memberships. And John Wick does not disappoint. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you so much for doing that. Shout out to the 733 people in here. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you guys. And don't forget to smash that like button so we can pump Bitcoin. Pump it for my long, guys. Pump it for the long. Let's go. But also, guys, don't forget, before we start moving into some of the altcoins, don't forget, today's live stream is brought to you by Presend. If you guys have ever lost money by messing up your transaction details, sending to the wrong network or messing up your wallet address, go ahead and check out presend.io. They automatically run double checks in the background. They have a Chrome extension coming soon, but if you want to use it right now, you can come to their website, click on the web app, connect your MetaMask, and then when you send your transaction, it will automatically run double checks. And if you messed up your transaction details, it'll be like, whoa, hang on, you're about to lose your money if you put this through. Do you want to cancel? And you could simply just choose to cancel the transaction and then fix the transaction details that you messed up. Tons of money is lost all the time of people just sending money into the ether and it never comes back. So don't be one of those people. It happens to the best of us. It's never happened to me personally, but it happens to people all the time. Even if you know what you're doing, I could easily, I quadruple check everything. This makes it 10 times easier for me. So just understand. Don't lose your money, and and it's a very small fee as well. I think it's like, I don't know the exact fee. I think it's like $1 or something. It's very, 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 very cheap. So definitely go check it out. It's a negligible fee, and it definitely, for the peace of mind, it's very, very nice. So definitely check out presend.io, and thank you to Presend for sponsoring the live stream. And back to the TA, guys. Let's go ahead and Frankie the Don is spitting the sauce. Let's go. Shout out to Crypto Independent. I appreciate you. And then Emmanuel saying shout out to Wick. Let's get it, baby. Let's see. BSV is pumping. Yeah. Let's see. Who got the memberships? The bird next door. We got Rishab. Puppy Crypto. That might be my favorite name. Shout out to Crypto Birdie. Bobby Chulo got that membership. Let's go, bro. You deserve it. You've been here for a while, man. Shout out to Mike Bennett. And and Gear. Shout out to you guys for getting those memberships, and Alex, and sorry, man. Sorry, man, you got a membership. Let's go. But smash that like button, guys. And let's go ahead and continue on with the TA here. So definitely your bullish case would probably lie on the 30-minute, but it is quickly diminishing here with our money flow coming back into the red. So we didn't get the crossover into the green, but if we do get another green dot, that money flow could start coming up slightly. Money flow in the 1 hour kind of starting to come back up, but definitely more of a risky thing here. But there is that slight bullish case for a short-term bounce, just because we're at the range lows with the money flow starting to come up, and then that 8-hour green dot, we would definitely need that 8-hour green dot to print. So if we do get a move to the upside, that 8-hour green dot might be the thing that I look for to kind of start that move to the upside. So with that being said, guys, that is basically how I'm feeling about Bitcoin. Again, bearish signals on the higher daily time frames really are not a good look. But again, our red line, if I were you guys, right? If I were you guys, I would set some alarms, maybe some alerts on TradingView within this white box, or even just at the bottom of this white box. Really the level I'm really watching is 26,535, right? So I'm going to go ahead and put a 26,535. I'm going to go ahead and put an alarm there. So when we cross there, I'm going to get an alert on my phone that says Bitcoin's about to break the key level, 25K incoming. And then unless it's a quick wick down and a quick wick up, we might start to get that quick move to the downside. So that's the key level, guys. Definitely looking a little more bearish with the money flow on the higher hourly time frames crossing into the red, as well as the 2-day blood diamond, and your money flow coming out pretty aggressively there. That does not look great. So definitely not looking the best, but just be careful because we're at the lows of the range, and a short-term bounce wouldn't be that unlikely, right? So with that being said, let's go ahead. Shout out to Crypto Pew Pew. He says, need that CPI to print low, and BTC will pump no matter what. Yes, absolutely. Shout out to Crypto Pew Pew. Let's go. But yeah, how many alts do you want to do before your voice gives in? Shout out to Rob the Crypto Snob. Yeah, let's go ahead. We've been going for like 45 minutes. I am probably going to end early, guys. I really am not feeling good right now. But let's go ahead and I'll go over ETH, and then let's do like 3 or 4 alts, maybe 5, and we won't get to them all potentially. Let's go for 5. Let's go for 5. We'll do it for the Mafia. All right, let's see. Okay, let's continue on here, guys. I want to take a look at Ethereum, as Ethereum has also gotten the move to the downside. But yeah, looking at some very, very similar stuff here. Yeah, like what's up with this 4-hour money flow coming up? This is so interesting. All right, taking a look here, guys. Also, real quick, can I spend? Oh, baby. 10-minute blood diamond. Oh, boy. Are we going back down? But I do want to kind of bring up here really quickly, guys. If I can pull up exo charts real quick, I do just kind of want to point something out here. Now, I don't want anyone getting freaked out about exo charts. Oh, my God. What is this? I'm super confused. Don't worry about it. Really, I could show you this on Coinalyze, but I just happen to have exo charts open, and you can see the same information here on exo charts. And what I want to take a look at here, I want to turn off the let's take out the footprint bar statistics and turn on what am I looking for? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We're looking for CVD. There we go. Okay. So one thing I do kind of want to show you guys here is let me go ahead and get rid of these lines. Another thing that did give me a little bit of confirmation to get into the short that I got into, that I'm in, that I showed earlier in the stream from basically that 28.8 level before this big move down. One of the big things that I saw that indicated that we were going to get this move to the downside, like I know a lot of people are probably out there thinking like, oh, God, like every time I get in, I always seem to get in at the top of the move or at the bottom of the move, and it's always the wrong side. How is this guy entering into a trade right before it starts puking red candles? And this is not the only reason, right? I don't want people thinking that, like, I'm able to get into these trades. If I didn't have exo charts, I would have still taken that trade, right? Because there was a lot of confluence there. But this could give you some serious confluence, and you could see this stuff on Coinalyze as well, guys. And Coinalyze is a free tool. This exo charts is a paid service. Coinalyze is 100% free. I don't have an affiliate link or anything like that. Go check them out. Go to coinalyze.net. Make an account. You could save all your settings and see the CVD just like you could see it on here. To be 100% honest, I actually like the way the CVD looks on Coinalyze better, but there's a lot of stuff I like about exo charts much better than Coinalyze. But anyway, what I saw here was lower highs on our price action with higher highs on our CVD, giving us bearish CVD divergence which was letting me know that this move may have been starting, right? Or would very likely start soon to get that move to the downside. But that was only one level of confluence out of like 10 that I was looking at. But once, if you see all the confluence that I was just talking about with the bear flag, the break below the value area high, we were unable to get above the value area high, and we had the blood diamond, right? So tons of confluence to take that trade without exocharts or Coinalyze. However, at that point, you're like, wow, this is a strong trade right now. Let me check Coinalyze. Let me check exocharts. Let me look at the CVD. Then you have the CVD divergence. And at that point, you got all the confluence you could possibly find other than Satoshi coming and saying, hey, I'm going to dump it right now. So there you go. Just another thing I was looking at. Again, lower highs on your price, higher highs on your CVD. And again, you can see this stuff on Coinalyze as well. So if you are interested, if this excites you and you're saying, hey, next time I see a good trade, I want to be able to test it. I want to be able to take a look at CVD and see if I have divergences. You could easily go over and check out, not exocharts, Coinalyze. And this basically shows you the same information, just in a little bit different of a manner, right? You have your CVD here, price action up here, and you can see a bunch of other stuff on Coinalyze too. And this is completely free, right? So you could find this stuff as well on Coinalyze if you don't have money to lay out for exocharts. So let's go ahead and jump right back into the charts here, guys. And there we go. That blood diamond's starting to pull us down just a little bit here. But let's go ahead and take a look at Ethereum. So obviously, guys, we do have that head and shoulders formation on Ethereum as well, kind of. It's a little bit wonky, but I would still technically consider it head and shoulders. Maybe this little second peak invalidates it, but we were saying don't get overly bearish at the lows of the range, which is basically the same thing we're saying for Bitcoin. And what happened? We got a strong bounce on the bottom of that range. That's why we don't short resistance. When we were up here, we were saying, hey, guys, if we get a move down here, don't get super bearish. Don't short at support. And what happened? If we look at Coinalyze, we could probably figure out that this was probably a bunch of short squeezes. People were probably going short like crazy. We can actually take a look on Coinalyze real quick. Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's see if we can figure out if there were, we'll just go to that move, right? And we will pull up, come on, Ethereum. We'll go, I'll just look at, okay. Let's go ahead and, oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted. We'll go to ETH. And we will look at the ETH Bybit. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And let's go ahead. Aggregated liquidations. Let me get rid of some of this stuff. And let's go up to the, let's go to the 4 hour. And let's zoom out. And there we go, right? So let's see. Did we get any short liquidations on these moves to the upside? Actually, doesn't look that crazy. So there you go. You can actually check for these liquidations, guys. We don't see massive liquidation candles on this indicator, which obviously would indicate big liquidations, right? But this is not really indicating that any of these moves. Right here, you did have some liquidations. 500K, 1.3 million, 1.3 million. So you got a bunch of liquidations right here, but not really as much on the, I mean, you did get some here too. Almost a million. Almost 500, not the craziest I've ever seen, but you did get liquidations there. People were probably going short like crazy right here. So, yeah, and you could see, if you look at the open interest, as price is pushing down, you see your open interest coming up, indicating that people were potentially, open interest basically shows you guys the outstanding contracts in the market. So it basically shows you new positions opening and closing, right? So the fact that we have open interest coming up on the on this move to the downside basically shows us that this move to the downside was basically being created by people entering new shorts, right? So people were shorting into this move into support, and then obviously some of them got stopped out, but really not the craziest amount of liquidations there. But you did have people shorting into this move and then getting liquidated on the way out, and that's why you don't get short at support. So there you go, guys. Just want to spit a little bit of free Coinalyze juice there for you guys. 716 people in here, guys. Smash that like button. Going for 550 on the live stream. What will die first, guys? Will we kill that like button, or will my voice die first? Go ahead and smash that like button. 550 likes, or Frankie Candles loses his voice forever. But I'm just kidding, guys. But taking a look at Ethereum, this head and shoulders, may or may not be invalidated, but we are approaching these levels. Once again, let me go ahead and get rid of oh my God, this is a brutal. Let me go ahead and get rid of the head and shoulders. Let me get rid of this. And let's take a look at what we got going on. Let me get rid of some of these brushes as well. Bada boom, bada bing. And you can see here, right, came down to the value area low, got a little bit of a bounce, and now we are holding above what was an important level that we were holding, and now we are trying to reclaim it with our money flow coming back up on the 4-hour. Not that bad. VWAP coming straight back up. Money flow coming back in as well as we get this little bounce to the upside off this level. Your next immediate level of resistance is going to be this level right here at $1,867. If we do get a move up here, which, again, I don't know, how confident I feel about this being a sustainable move to the upside. Probably just going to be a little bit of a pump before getting rejected again and coming lower, if I had to guess. But, again, just watch out for these short-term pumps. Just because we came down to the lows, you can see 3-hour turning right back around. These wicks are kind of scammy as well. Yeah. Money flow coming back out on your 1 hour. Your 90-minute is looking for the red dot. Yeah, definitely looking. It's definitely looking a little more bearish than bullish, guys. Especially Bitcoin on the higher time frames, definitely looking more bearish than bullish. But again, take this for what it's worth, right? I got you, Tony. Thank you. But take this for what it's worth, right? Definitely leaning a little bit more bearish today, but I'm in a long position, right? So let that be a lesson, right? I'm bearish, but I've longed support. I'm still longing support, right? Because there's still a chance that we're going to bounce off support. So just keep that in mind. I am definitely more bearish in the medium term, though. But guys, yeah, let me go get Tony's super chat here, and let me pull this up real quick. Tony, can you send another super chat with details so I can read off the super chat? Yeah, and then I'll reimburse you for the super chat. But yeah, just super chat with some of the details so I can just kind of read off of them live. Yeah, but just by the way, guys, just to kind of foreshadow here, we are going to be doing a BingX trading competition. It's going to be super fun, so stick around. Tony will be dropping details in here, and I'll go over them very, very soon. Or if you want to send them in Discord, bro, that would be awesome too. Shout out to Cam for that $5 super chat. Said, my wife's boyfriend shorts into support. Shout out to Cam. Let's go. Shout out to you, bro. Let's go. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for that super chat, and thank you for making me laugh. All right, let's go. Shout out to Beft Up, said Frankie. End the stream early, bro. Thank you, bro. Shout out to you. But let's go ahead and continue on here. But again, yeah, your next level of, important resistance that I would be looking at here would be this level here. If we do continue up, which doesn't look like it might not happen, 1868 is going to be that next level of resistance that we have to get above if we want to start attacking this local value area low closer to 19K. But other than that, guys, this is looking kind of similar to Bitcoin. Taking a look at our daily. Yeah, taking a look at the daily, red dot confirmed. VWAP kind of starting to curve back to the upside there, but we still have some time for that to develop. Money flow still coming up on the daily. The daily money flow is not the worst look. To be 100% honest, this could quickly change, but I don't know why this money flow is continuing to come up on this move to the downside. It's very, very interesting. But let's see. Even if you identify as bearish, you should always look at both sides. Absolutely, Flat Smack. Absolutely. Shout out. There was someone that commented on one of my videos, and they were saying, Frankie knows what he's doing. He definitely has more of a bullish outlook, but it's probably because he knows that a lot of his viewers are new, and they want to hear that it goes up or something like that. Shout out to that guy. Thanks for watching the content. Appreciate you. But I didn't answer it. I might answer it, though, because I want to answer and be like, actually, I have to answer this because it's the opposite. If I identify as bearish or bullish just from an emotional standpoint, some people are perma-bears, some people are promo-bulls. For some reason, I do, and you guys know it. Actually, Creighton made a comment about this in the chat in the waiting room. I get way more excited when price goes down, right? When price goes down, I get giddy. I don't know why. I think it's because we get to make money on the way down, and then when we get to the bottom, we get to buy cheap Bitcoin. So it's like a double bag right there, right? You get to make money on the way down, and then when you get to the bottom, you get to scoop up the cheap Bitcoin and then ride it back up. It's it feels like you're cheating. So I just love when the price goes down. So if anybody was wondering, I will only tell you what I see on the charts. I will never give you this bias in my analysis, but I'm definitely more of a bear than a bull just in general. or, at least in this cycle. But yeah, shout out to Tony D. Thank you for the super chat, bro. Like he's gifting me. But shout out to Tony D. He says, so this trading contest is just for the Candle Mafia. Big takeaways are it starts on Monday. The prize pool increases depending on how many people join. So the more people who join the competition, the higher the prize pools are. And they are fully withdrawable. I know there's been some problems in the past. A lot of the competitions, they will give you bonus funds that you can't immediately withdraw, but you can withdraw profits that you make while using that money to trade. But these are withdrawable. They did another promotion where they were giving $50 trading vouchers, two $50 trading vouchers. So oftentimes, guys, when they give you free money, you could keep the profits, but these are withdrawable for any prizes that are won in the competition. So that is going to be super, super fun, and it does start on Monday, so get ready for that. We will drop some more information in the free Discord for anybody who's interested, and I think it's about that time for my voice to go kick rocks. But thank you for that, Tony. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you for the reminder. Get excited for that Big X competition. And I wish I could scream about it more right now. But we'll drop more details in the Discord. I'll at everybody, and I'll drop some more information for you guys. It's going to be super fun. So get ready for that. And without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump into those altcoins. Again, Ethereum looking very, very similar to Bitcoin. Price down, spot discount, and shorts printing. Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Darren. Please feel better, Frankie. Shout out to Suki. Appreciate you. Thank you very much for that. Cold Crypto, you are a little bit late, but I'm sick, so you didn't miss much. I feel like, I'll be honest, I'm very, I have the worst brain fog right now. I don't even know what I've been saying. I'm just kidding, guys. Angel's Cool says, yo, Frankie, I'm at band practice right now. Let's go. What do you play? Angel, let me know what you play. Cracking open a beer for the Mafia. Let's go. Shout out to Angel's Cool. Are you a drummer? You strike me as a drummer. Okay. Shout out to Jordan Clare. Says, sup, Frankie. Trying to live by your large position, low margin strategy. When do you pull out the collateral so your position doesn't get stopped out on Scamwix? Thanks for all you help. Thanks for all the help you give. Absolutely. Shout out to Jordan. I appreciate that, bro. I think what you're referring to is when I crank my leverage. So basically what I will do there is I will enter with a high dollar amount, low leverage, right? And I will enter in, say, I'll just use easy math. We'll put $10K on the trade, right? $10,000, or we'll make it even easier. Put $100, $10,000 on the trade, right? And with, say, 1x leverage, 2x leverage, whatever it is, very low leverage, right? That way, if we get stopped out, we don't get stopped out by, we don't have the leverage cranking up our losses, right? So you come down, 10K on the trade. Once I'm in profit, it really depends on every trade. If I were to, let me go ahead and remove this stuff, right? Let's just say, for example, I'm trading this range, right? Let's just say, for example, I'm trading this range, right? I'll go ahead and pull the fixed range volume profile on it, right? We'll say I'm trading this range, right? This is a weird range for some reason. But we'll just say, hey, we come up, right? Looking for a short. I'll enter that short, right? This is going to be a very quick and kind of rough explanation here, but I'll jump into that trade, right? Stop loss depending on your risk tolerance. But I would enter in that trade with very low leverage, right? And then once price winds up going in my direction, and we'll say, like, for me, I would probably wait to get accepted back into this range. It really depends on every trade. It also depends on your risk tolerance. Once I'm in profit, like once I get a decent bit in profit there, that is where I will crank up the leverage, right? I'll crank up the leverage, and kind of the key point here is that I move my stop loss to my entry, right? So that way it's, I get to remove a lot of my collateral, right, is what you, kind of the term you used, meaning the money that I put on the trade gets pulled out of the trade and kind of replaced with leverage. Does that make sense? So I have the same position size. The trade size remains exactly the same, but the money I have, my personal money that I have in the trade, gets pulled out because I've replaced it with leverage, and my stop loss is now at the entry, right? So worst case here is that price comes back up and I get stopped out at break even. I lose no money. I make no money. It's just a break even, right? But what this allows me to do is now I have that money freed up for other trades. Maybe I want to hedge with that money, right? Maybe I want to enter into an altcoin trade with that money. Maybe I want to withdraw that money and go buy a car, right? Or whatever. And basically, it just frees up capital, and it's a really safe way to trade, right? Because I'm not cranking that leverage. You might find me in a 100x position or a 50x position, but I'm already in profit, and my stop loss is already at break even, right? Oh no, I disappeared, Mrs. Candles. Mrs. Candles shut off the camera, fan guys. She's a menace. She's an actual menace. But I'll fix that in a second, guys. But that's basically the gist of it, right? And then if it pays out, like it did right here, obviously, not pretending like I predicted this. We knew this was going to happen. We're in bar replay mode. But, if it plays out like this, beautiful trade. And, maybe I shorted an altcoin as well, made some extra money with the money I pulled out of this trade. But that's kind of how I handle that, right? So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Or shout out to who said that? Jordan Clare. Shout out to you, man. And that's basically how I do it, right? So shout out to you. Thank you for that super chat. Hopefully that helps you out, bro. Hey, shout out to Mo. Yo, let's go. Hang on. I gotta put the camera on for Mo. Hang on. Oh God, I just broke my chair. All right, Mo. Hang on. My camera's cooling down. Shout out to Mo. I don't know if you were in here yesterday, bro, but we were talking about you. We checked on monkeys, bro. And you're up, bro. I didn't check it today. But we checked it yesterday. You were up. I did not forget about our bet. If monkeys is the next sheep, I will publicly shame myself and call Mo the absolute meme coin lord, the meme coin god. And I will also give him some kind of we'll send him a merch pack too. We were talking about you, bro, yesterday. Congrats, dude. Make sure you pay yourself. But shout out to you, bro. We did check on that yesterday. Super pumped you're in profit. Congrats. But yes, I have not forgotten about the bet. And you better believe if monkeys is the next sheep, I might do a video with you. If monkeys is actually the next sheep, we'll go crazy, bro. But guys, let's go ahead and continue on here. Hopefully that did kind of explain what you were looking for, Jordan. Hopefully that helped you out. But let's go ahead and continue on here. I got my camera sick. Let's go. All right, let's go ahead and continue on. Mo, go back to the stream yesterday during the altcoin section. We shouted you out, bro. Shout out to you, man. But let's go ahead and continue on here and take a look at some of these altcoins. What are we doing? Shout out to where is all right, let's just looking for the maybe we don't have the altcoins. But let's go ahead and move on to there we go. Shout out to Rob Quick with it. Robbie Quick Fingers, they call him. He said you could start with we'll start with Arweave. We're doing the they're counting the votes. Once they count the votes, they'll let me know what we're looking at, guys. But let's take a look at Arweave Tether KuCoin. Let's take a look here. Looks like a massive bear flag, if you ask me. Bear flags are kind of a meme, guys, to be honest with you. Excuse me. They're kind of a meme, right? In the bear market, it was like everything looked like a bear flag. And I remember it being like a meme. Like people would be in the chat and be like, let me guess, it's a bear flag. And they're right. It was like a meme. But they just kept breaking down. Everything was a bear flag, and they all broke down. It's just kind of reminding me of this, where it's just like, here you go. Big move down, bearish consolidation. Big move down, bearish consolidation. Big move down, bearish consolidation. Big move down, bearish consolidation? I don't know. I mean, it hits every single other time. So maybe this thing is about to break down again, potentially. But let's go a little bit deeper here and see what we can deduce from the charts here. Now, taking a look at the daily money flow coming out very, very aggressively with your VWAP cruising back to the upside. Yeah, that's more bearish than bullish on the 2-day. Taking a look at the daily. No blood diamond, though. That is worth noting. No blood diamond, at least no new blood diamond. You have this old one here, which wound up breaking you down pretty bad, right? That last 2-day blood diamond broke you down about 31%. Not the best move there. Taking a look at the daily money flow. creeping up slightly. VWAP coming up as well, so your daily money flow looks a little better than the 2-day. Altcoin votes are in and being counted. Shout out to Rob the Crypto Snob. Appreciate you, brother. But let's continue on here. Take a look at this 16-hour. 16-hour looking for the green dot. 12-hour also looking for the green dot. Your 10 hours likely printing. Or actually confirmed. Confirmed a green dot on your 10-hour, but I would be careful just because this looks like bearish consolidation to me. Let's see. Not financial advice, of course. 4-hour VWAP trying to tick back up there. Money flow starting to round off as well. You got, come on. You got Snake Eyes confirmed, but didn't really give you much juice here. Definitely, pressure is definitely on the bear end here. VWAP coming down on your 2-hour as well. Yellow X has confirmed. I would be careful with this. I'd be careful with a lot of these alts, to be 100% honest with you. I mean, you're pretty deep in the trenches here, to be honest. Let me go ahead and pull some, volume here. Yeah, I mean, you're pretty low, right? Now, I don't know. We could try to look at a chart with more price history. But yeah, I mean, you're pretty deep down here, right? So if you wind up losing these levels, I would essentially be looking to revisit this little tiny sideways range that you traded in right back here, which is basically, you're basically getting yeah. Let me go ahead and pull these levels real quick. Let's go 4-hour. Yeah, I mean, you wicked right down to that previous value area low at about 635. That would be your next major area of support. You're holding above the POC right now, so kind of the hope here for me, I don't hold R-Weave, but if I did, I would be looking for a move out of this value area and then hopefully get the heck out of this range because you do not want to break these lows at about $6.34. Definitely your most key level of support. But yeah, hopefully you can get out of that range and break out of that value area because if we pull up our visible range, you could see nice little gap here, right? So if you can get a little higher, break this level at 665, you could get a quick move back up to this high volume node at about 690. And then, if you could hop on top of there, you could start shooting through some of these other gaps and like quickly get yourself out of the danger zone here. Cause you don't want to come back down to these lows. So yeah. All right, let's see. 2 yellow X's on the 2-hour. Yeah, there are 3. There you go, right? First one brought you down a lot. Second one brought you down a lot. The third and the fourth and potentially the fifth could indicate seller exhaustion, guys. But your VWAP on the 2-hour rolling back to the downside. I would be concerned here. But really looking, your key level to hold here is at about $6.34 for sure. Let's see. All right. Next altcoin is going to be PP. Let's go ahead and take a look at Pepe. I always say PP. I don't know why, guys. Let me see if I can get this camera back on. All right, let's see. Come on. Let there be the camera. No camera. Camera's dead, guys. This is candles. Oh, no. I just shut it back off. All right, there we go. We resuscitated the camera, guys. All right, let's take a look at the Pepe. Now, as you guys remember from yesterday, we were looking, I think we were up here potentially. During my market update, we were saying if we lost this level, we would likely get a move all the way down to this 786 at about point however many zeros 16. And we have broken that level, came down, tapped that 786, came back up, and now this does look like some more bearish consolidation. Whoopsie. Just looks like some more bearish consolidation here, in which case could kind of just bing bong around here and then break down to some lower levels. Again, that point, however many zeros 16 would be a level to watch. If you lose that level, I would look to fall down through this low volume gap and hang out on this however many zeros 13 to retest this value area high. Again, at that level. And then if you break below these levels, you may start to range around between about 13 and about 09, right? However many zeros, 97. It's so hard to call out these prices. But the levels have been holding up, which kind of shocks me, to be honest with you, for a meme coin. But those are kind of the next key level would be here, at 1-3 would be the next major level of support for Pepe if this thing does wind up becoming being a bear flag and then breaking down to the downside. So, all right, let's go ahead and continue on. Let's see. Yo, shout out to Dave Digital. Hey, shout out to Alex O. What is going on, Alex? Thank you for being here, brother. Shout out to you, man. Dave Digital says, wait, what? Resuscitated. Is that code for I strategically turned off the camera so I could poke? Shout out to Dave Digital. Just trying to decode your chats here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and check it out here. Bada boom, bada bing. All right. ETH, Gala, and if we have time, XRP and Solana. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at Gala. Do you guys say Gala or Gala? Let me know in the chat. I say Gala. I also say January. I don't say January like they do down here in the South. January. We get married. We don't get married. They say married down here. Oh, I just got married. Married. Not married. Married. Married would be like M-A-I-R-I-E-D. Married. Married or marry would be M-A-R-R-Y. Anyway, continuing on here. Like I said, guys, my brain's at like half functionality here. But let's continue on here. Taking a look at the 2-day. Double blood diamonds confirmed, obviously, a while ago. But you did wind up getting a breakdown, and you can see double blood diamonds here cracked you to the downside. Double blood diamonds here, fake out pump, cracked you to the downside. Blood diamond dump, yellow X dump, yellow X kind of a dump. But these hit more than they don't. That's for dang sure. Money flow back in the red on the 2-day. That is more of a bearish look for sure. Taking a look at the daily, VWAP creeping up towards that 0 line. Creeping up towards that 0 line. VWAP coming up and money flow starting to work up too. However, I mean, it's not like it's coming up very bullishly, but it is looking like it's trying to recover. Taking a look at the 16-hour yellow X confirmed. Snake eyes printing on your 16-hour. I mean, wouldn't be impossible to get a bounce here. You are testing these highs from all the way back here on November 23rd. So yeah, not unlikely that we are getting support at this level. But let's go ahead. Let me pull this fib all the way from the low to the high. Bada bing, baby. On our way to that 786, which is also probably in line with a point of control of this range, if I had to guess. Not quite. Kind of close. Maybe we'd pull it to here. No. No point of control there, but it is right within that range. But yeah, that 786 coming in at about 0.025 cents would be a decent level to look for some support. You also have this high volume node right here that will likely act as support. So yeah, I would be watching that for sure. But if you do get a local bounce here, I would just look for a bearish retest of the golden pocket. And then obviously if you reclaim the golden pocket would be a little bit more bullish, but with the way the higher time frames look, potentially, if you do get that bounce up, may just be a lower high before continuing down to your 786, again at 0.025 cents. Now, continuing on here, your 12-hour money flow back in the red. Your snake eyes also printing here on your 12-hour. Taking a look at the 4-hour. Let's see. Yeah, I would say VWAP rolling back to the downside. I mean, things definitely look a little more bearish. Red dot printing currently, or confirmed. Yeah, red dot confirmed on your 2-hour. I would be careful. This looks like a bear flag as well. Yeah, or it just looks like bearish consolidation to me. So I would be careful of a breakdown to your 786 for sure. Money flow was coming up here, but now it's starting to leak back to the downside. Taking a look at your 30-minute. Green dot printing, but, this definitely looks bearish to me. So I would be careful with Gala. And again, watch that, 0.0, watch that 2.5 cent level. If we do get another breakdown, that's going to be your next major level to watch for some support. So there you go. That's how I'm feeling about Gala today. Let's go ahead and continue on here. Let's see. Next one, Gala, and then XRP and Solana. Let's take a look at XRP. Let's go ahead and pull up this XRP chart. Nope, maybe it's this XRP chart. Where's our XRP chart, guys? Okay. Here we go. That's what it is. Is it? What is that's our TA is hidden. That's that's what happened. All right. Okay, there we go. Yankees sure talk funny. Shout out to Charlie. Let's go. Yeah, we do. I get roasted down here in the South. As you guys know, I am in the ATL. I get roasted down here every time I say the word draw. Put the scissors in the draw. It's a draw, right? You draw, right? You pull open the draw, right? What do you call it? They call it down here, you know what they call it? A drawl. They say L at the end. It's in the drawl. What? There's no L in that word. Drawl. I hear people say drawl. It confuses me. It's a draw. I guess it's really a drawer, but it's a draw. You know what I'm saying? They're lucky I don't say scissors. Put the scissors in the drawer. Get me the black coffee. Let's go. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue. Mommy's Day is this Sunday. Let's go. I can't say it on the show, but I got my mom a hilarious gift. You guys have no idea. If you're on TikTok, you might know what it is. Anyway, continuing on here. Taking a look at your 4-hour XRP sitting at about 42 cents. Where were we yesterday? What was yesterday? The 8th? Where were we? Oh, yeah, I guess we're just kind of chilling. All right, let me get rid of these brushes here real quick. Boom. Okay. So, yeah, we are currently hitting our golden pocket. Where is this golden pocket pulled from, though, is the question. Why is this not pulled all the way to the high? Very interesting. Yeah, so I would pull it to this wick. I don't know why that was pulled that way. But our 786 comes right in. Yeah, this is a level right here. I would be watching this blue box between about 40 cents, right, or 39 cents, basically 40 cents. If we do continue down here, I would look for some strong support here. You could see we do have this big high volume node that starts right here. Nice little shelf of volume there that you're likely to get some support on. I would watch that level for a bounce for sure. If you lose this level, you are likely to get accepted back into this range, just like we talked about on Bitcoin. If you cannot get above this value area high, that's likely when you come down to the point of control. You lose the point of control. That is likely where you come down to the value area low, coming in at about 34 cents. And you're basically there, right? We've gotten a little bit of a bounce down here. We wicked down here, and now we bounced up a little. However, if this move down continues, this is the key level because it opens up the door to potentially come all the way back down to 34 cents. So kind of short and sweet on XRP. Money flow coming out on your daily as well. 16 hours in the red. VWAP coming up. Again, I would look, it's kind of sad, to be honest. 8-hour green dot printing, but a lot of these green dots were very lackluster, guys. That shows the selling pressure is there, right? Because you can see here, green dot confirmed, right? Just didn't give us anything. We just kept drawing down. Taking a look at the 3-hour, same thing. Double green dots, just didn't give you a dang thing. It actually just looks like a bear pennant that looks like it may want to break down here. So I would just be careful. Bang, if you measure it from up here, could potentially give you a little breakdown here. Where does it bring you? Any interesting levels? Let's see. Brings you down, it brings you close to that point of control. Pretty close to this point of control. You also have that high volume node there at about 38 cents. Could potentially break down from this. If you do, that blue box is going to be key for XRP, right? Take a look at the 2-hour. Yeah, 2-hour VWAP got a strong bounce to the upside. Price not following suit, though, really. Just kind of lackluster here. Definitely looks a little more bearish than bullish to me. All right, guys, I'm gonna run through Sol. This is I'm getting like fevery now. It's hit me like a ton of bricks. But let's go ahead and take a look at Solana real quick because we finished strong, guys. We don't just get sick and then not do all the altcoins here. So it's just not how we roll. Okay. All right, taking a look here on Solana. Let me go ahead and extend this volume profile. And let's take a look here, right? This does look like a bearish rejection of that value area low. Not the best look. Taking a look at the daily, or let's take a look at the 2-day, actually. Just continuing a range here, right? Nothing really has happened. Now, we are at the range lows right now, right? If we push lower, we got that golden pocket. We basically tapped that golden pocket already. Go ahead and make sure this is an accurate fib. There we go. But yeah, almost wicked down to that golden pocket perfectly. But if we do continue down here, I would look for some bounces on that golden pocket. Money flow back in the red here, but you may just be bing-bonging around. Might be a fake out into the green, and then eventually you will come back up here. But I would look right here at that golden pocket at about 1988. Bottom of the golden pocket coming in at 1953. For some support, if you break down from there, look for a test of the golden 786. If you get strong support on that 786, basically what you're hoping for is a move back above that value area low to get a move to your POC and then eventually back to your range high. Now, you do not, I repeat, you do not want to lose these lows, guys. You do not want to lose these lows. If you pull up this visible range, bada boom, right? You lose this range. This next high volume node where we wick down to coming out right about here at about 1598, right? So if you lose that 786, that might be the next likely spot for you to go. And then once you lose that level, you're probably going to revisit these highs from back here, which also line up almost perfectly with your shelf of volume right here. So if we do continue down, probably going to be a quick move to the 786. Pretty quick move down to this high volume node. You lose this, probably a teleportation down to about 1471. So that would be the bearish case for Solana. And again, not looking the best here on Market Cypher. The 16-hour money flow is also back in the red as well. Obviously, all these alts are going to be very dependent on what Bitcoin does, and Bitcoin is looking a little bit more bearish on those higher time frames. Let's see. Yo, you guys are talking about Monkey. Jesse said, Frankie faded monkeys at 900K. We sitting over 10 mil now. Here's the thing. I didn't say you could. I actually said this. This is what I love about YouTube. Everything is recorded. I said you could definitely make a ton of money with monkeys, but it definitely looks like a scam, which it does. It still does, unless, the website looks different. Definitely looks like a scam. And I also want to be very clear. It 100% can still be a scam. Just because it's at a 10 million market cap does not mean it's not a scam. And it doesn't mean that you can't make money with it either. All I was trying to do was protect the CandleMafia and tell anybody who's in any of these meme coin projects to take profits, right? Because I'm definitely not the guy that when all the meme coins dump, because the day is going to come, 100%. When all the meme coins dump, I'm not the guy that's going to come on YouTube and be like, I told you it was coming. I'm just not that guy, right? So I just like to warn people, you can make money with the meme coins. I've made money on scams before. I've made money on actual scams before, right? Unless it's like a honeypot where, you cannot sell, then you could still make money on a scam as long as there's liquidity and you sell before they pull, right? Before they pull the rug. So, monkeys can still be a scam. It doesn't mean it's a guaranteed scam either. That's the thing. But it definitely gave all the warning signs of a scam. But again, you could still make tons of money on scams. So just being clear there. Shout out to Mo. But let's go ahead and continue on here. Well, actually, guys, I think that's all the time we got. I could barely talk anymore. And that was actually all of our 10 million. Yeah, 10 million is nothing. It is true. But I honestly, like 10 million's, I mean, you could still, I'm not really buying that many meme coins. Monkeys going to 100 million, Frankie. Watch. Definitely not possible. 100 million is not that much either. Let's see. Make money. He said it's called monkeys. It's definitely a scam. I mean, it definitely has all the red flags of a scam. But again, I don't want to deter people and make them think that they can't make money with meme coins. Meme coins print millionaires for sure. But just so you know, it's definitely very, very, very risky. So all I'm saying is take profits, right? Mo, hopefully you've taken profits. Or if you want to hold on, just understand that if you get rugged, hopefully you're not investing more than you can lose. And maybe, I genuinely hope that it never rugs, and I hope it is the next Sheeb, and I hope that you make $1 billion. That is the truth of it. I hope you make money. That's the thing. But anyway, I digress. But guys, let's go ahead. I'm actually going to go ahead and spin the wheel, guys. We got 400 and let's see. We have 437 likes. Let's try to run it up to 550. I'm actually going to spin the wheel tomorrow because I am like dying right now. I'm feeling this fever really starting to kick in now. And like my voice is dead. So guys, with all that being said, that's all the time I got for tonight's live stream. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thank you for sticking through the stream with me through my raspy, cracked out voice. I appreciate everybody for being here. And yeah, thank you for tuning in, guys. That's all I got. I am like at 2% brain function right now. I'm going to go straight to sleep right now. It's probably a lie. I'm probably going to go in the Discord. But anyway, with all that being said, guys, that's all the time I got for tonight's live stream. I got to go get some rest. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time. Smash that like button on your way out. That's all I got. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong.
Hey, yo, Jay, can we get some ratchet one time?
Look, I don't wanna talk. How you try and press the kid and really you was soft. All you know is capping, homie, you don't know the law. Pedal to the metal, you ain't catching me in park. I just hit the stop. I don't wanna speak. Talking all that good, so I just hit you with the plays. Running up the score like Tyreek, I'm going deep. Watch me how I'm saucing, I be spreading it with ease. You gon' see the peace. You gon' see the flex when you hear these writtens. Trust me, you know the difference. I got a long ways to climb before you see a slippage. I see the process and the journey I'm supposed to be, but perplexed, cause I don't really see nobody close to me. Hopefully this ain't wasted and I know it ain't. You gotta take the time for seasoning to marinate. You need the patience under pressure just to detonate. I'm trying to blow up and these heathens need to get it straight. Gifted with a vision and precision, I'm just trying to make it high key. Might be breaking free like I was Zion in some Nikes. Tucked at the crib, bro, you know just where to find me. Making beats and spitting crack verses pretty likely. Yeah, socks with the burst, boy, I ain't changed a bit. Normal guy till I die, you know what it is. You probably thought I'd give up now that I got some kids, but really now I got these arrows aiming at your ribs. I don't wanna talk. How you try and press the kid and really you was soft. All you know is capping, homie, you don't know the law. Pedal to the metal, you ain't catching me in park. I just hit the stop. I don't wanna speak. Talking all that good, so I just hit you with the plays. Running up the score like Tyreek, I'm going deep. Watch me how I'm saucing, I be spreading it with ease. You gon' see the peas. Hey, please be on the notice, these my motives. Bought my chicken and it's rotis. You parsimonious, you take it all cause you a locust. My focus is to grow this mission. A visionary, get a dictionary. We here off the rip and we ain't sharing, we just caring. Let me speak it to the manager. We damage her, no, you ain't messing with an amateur. I'm ramming, the competition, they ain't standing up. They fanning from left to right cause now they branded us. Now who that is? Mike Jones, they ain't want me now, they all on me. Got counterfeits trying to play me, I guess they thinking I'm Sony. These big head dummies showing up and out of their character. Homie, you need a price cause without it the squad ain't hearing you. Top of that, we ain't fearing yet. We swinging for the fences with the sting of a left hook that connects with Sonny Liston. I'm dismissing any and all of the disrespect. Nonetheless, it ain't a threat, I'm just letting y'all know who's next. I don't wanna talk. How you try and press the kid and really you was soft. All you know is capping, homie, you don't know the law. Pedal to the metal, you ain't catching me in park. I just hit the stop. I don't wanna speak. Talking all that good, so I just hit you with the plays. Running up the score like Tyreek, I'm going deep. Watch me how I'm saucing, I be spreading it with ease. You gon' see the peas. You gon' see the...
Bing bong.
I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. I don't think they running at my pace. Jordan 1s, gotta keep them laced. If she bad, I might have to get a taste. Whip go vroom, all set, I'm on a chase. That's the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma get it anyways. All I do is work, I got this money on my brain. I don't like to talk, I just got way too much to say. They been trying to get me, I'ma get them out of the way. I said I'ma do it, I'ma go and get it back. We got in a whip, then I went and hit the dash. I've been thanking God for this life that I done had. I don't need opinions, dog, I only need a facts. What's real, dog? Sitting still, dog. They in they feels, dog. I got these bills, dog. Need a meal, dog. If they wantin' less, it's no deal, dog. I don't think they run
Hand on the game, we are not playing the same. No, we not looking to change. Hand on the wheel, they think we lacking the drive. Boy, you should stay in your lane. Foot on the gas, I do not care if I crash, long as I stick to the plan. What is the plan? I cannot lie for none of you, long as I know who I am. I'm in control, God got his hand on my soul. And if I land, then he got the remote. Made it this far, it's a miracle, miracle. Anything less is cynical, cynical. Staying true, I can't lie in your interview. Tell the truth while you lie with your interview. And your acting is so hypocritical. In control, nothing more, this is minimum. Can't stop now, I'ma grind till I'm ghost. I thank God how he held me down the most. Can't stop now, gotta grind till I'm ghost. Gotta thank God how he held me down the most.
Got the whole team on my back. I ain't worried about no stats. No time to compete with so-and-so. No time to compete with so-and-so. I ain't got a brag when I'm in my bag. No, no, no. Been through a lot, don't know the half. No, no, no. When I'm on drive, I'ma lose control. Hand on the game, I'ma lose control. It ain't my fault that I'm in control. When I'm on drive, I'ma lose control.
On a mission, on the move, gotta go, no, no. Ain't no time to waste my time, we don't slow down. You can at me in dimensions, big dog in dimensions. We be aiming for the fences, I'm in a different dimension. Why y'all be riding the benches? Y'all could just cut through the tension. Graduated from the trenches, no cap and gone. I ain't never need a handout, on my 2 feet, I'ma stand out. I ain't never take a loss now, ain't gon' start now, at the top now, and I know. Can't stop now, I'ma grind till I'm ghost. I thank God how he held me down the most. Can't stop now, gotta grind till I'm ghost. Gotta thank God how he held me down the most.
Got the whole team on my back. I ain't worried about no stats. No time to compete with so-and-so. No time to compete with so-and-so. I ain't got a brag when I'm in my bag. No, no, no. Been through a lot, don't know the half. No, no, no. When I'm on drive, I'ma lose control.